guys, I hope you guys are doing well today. Another episode. Thank God for the time we have together. And we have Siamung Sanlei here with us to discuss some Bible questioning we might have. Today, Siamung Sanlei and I will be discussing Ecclesiastes 12 verse 7. Siamung Sanlei, if you could read that for us, please.
Sure, I will read. Then the dust will return to the earth as it was, and the spirit will return to God who gave it. So can you kindly explain it to me? What does really mean it?
So I'm guessing you have a question on what spirit actually means and how it's being used.
Yeah, also what happened when people die, according to this verse say that, when we die, the spirit, return to God. So it means, as soon as we die, we go to the heaven.
So to tackle this topic, we should start with how our earthly body is made. So if you go back to Genesis 3:19, the elements of us becoming our body, us becoming a human, our living soul is made with dust and God's breath, and that makes us become a human, correct?
Yes.
So, according to that, so the breath that is given to us by God is called a spirit, like the spirit that goes back to God when we die. So when you look, when we talk about spirit, a lot of people do think spirit is like our body. So whenever a lot of people read that, they think that, oh, our whole body, our consciousness goes to God with Him. But if you think about it logically, so if our consciousness goes to God, does it make sense that God gave us His breath that is full of consciousness as well?
No.
No, right? God gave us a breath that is just His breath. It didn't have any soul, or it didn't have any spirit that has consciousness, right? So with that being said, soul and spirit seems confusing, right? A lot of people do mix it up, and so we are going to discuss this. In the Hebrew language, let's in the New Testament, they call soul shuka, which, if it's wrong, please correct us. It might not be wrong, but that means it's a person, a being, life, or creature. So it's full of your consciousness. You know what's going on, and the next Greek word that we're going to learn today is pneuma, which is just spirit, which is just wind, breath, vital element, mind, and spirit. This breath is the one that God gave us when we became a human, right? And so that is the spirit that goes back to Him, not our consciousness. So whenever a lot of people think that, oh, we go to heaven immediately whenever we die, they take this Bible verse and say, oh yeah, I will meet Him I will go to heaven as soon as I die. That's not how it works, because it's just the breath that God lent to us when we became a human, and that just goes back to Him. And so you have to consider the fact that people do not have souls. People are just souls. The soul is simply a living human being. It is the components of being a soul is dust and the spirit, or the breath that is given to God by God, right? And so if you look at 1 Peter 3 verse 20, it says 8 souls were saved through water. Does 8 souls mean just like 8 spirits that are saved? Do you think that's possible?
No.
Right? If someone says, I just saved 8 souls from that sermon, does that mean actual souls, or are we talking about human beings?
The whole body, including the whole body.
Yes. So you are talking about the human itself. That means 8 people were saved today by the Word of God. So when we are talking about spirit, when we are talking about spiritual, our body dies and go back to God, and just like heaven and earth, heaven and hell, and all that. You have to consider the fact that soul and spirit are are commonly used and misused actually. So you have to consider whenever reading the Bible, you have to consider the fact that soul is just our human body, physical body, our human being itself, and spirit is just the breath that is given to us by God. Right. I hope this clarifies a lot. Do you have any questions or anything to add?
No, thank you so much for your explanation. It cleared my mind.
That's really awesome, and I hope you guys should get a bit of a clarification on that. If you guys need more clarification or other topics we should discuss, write that down below in the comments, and go like and share this video. Hope to see you in the next episode. Thank you.
Thank you.